Thank you for the weather report, Misty Showers. Next up, an interview with Mr. Former President, Abe Lincoln. Thank you so much for joining us here on the show. Would you care to give us a little information on Gettysburg?
Gettysburg was one of the most famous, bloodiest battles of the war. It lasted a whole 3 days. Although it was a great Union victory, the battle was not victorious for the nation as a whole. We lost more than 51,000 Union and Confederate soldiers during this battle.
Well, that was interesting. Did you give the Gettysburg Address during or after the battle?
Actually, it was several months after the battle I went to Gettysburg to speak at the dedication of the cemetery of the Union War dead.
Well, that was quite interesting. Did you intend this to be one of the most famous speeches in U.S. history?
Heavens no, Mr. Everett, the keynote speaker who spoke before me, spoke for more than 2 hours. I was just trying to be brief and to the point. I was all ready to go home.
How did the audience respond to your speech?
They thought my speech was going to be longer because Mr. Everett's speech was so long. At first I thought they didn't like my speech because no one clapped. I guess they thought I was just taking a breather.
Well, would you care, Mr. President, to summarize the Gettysburg Address in modern-day English?
Certainly. 87 years ago, pilgrims settled in this land, searching for liberty. They believed that every man is created equal. Now we are at war with the South, part of our own nation. This war is a test to see if our nation, based on liberty and equality, can continue. We are standing here at Gettysburg, where a bloody battle has occurred. A portion of that former battlefield will be turned into a cemetery for those soldiers that have lost their lives defending the idea of liberty and equality. This is the right thing to do. This dedication of this property does not make it special. The soldiers who fought here have made this property undeniably special. Everyone will soon forget this speech. However, no one will forget these brave soldiers who have fought for their nation on this battlefield. The dedication of this cemetery is to inspire people who are still alive to protect liberty and equality for all. We have a huge job ahead of us. We must protect our nation's founding principles, especially since these soldiers gave their lives for them. If we do not, these soldiers died for nothing. This nation, which was ordained by God Himself, will be reconciled and mended back together. Our government, which was from the people, governed by the people, and is all for the people, will last forever.
Thank you, Mr. President. That was very interesting. Now, 9 of 10 Americans think that 1 of 10 Americans will disagree with the other 9. And this is Woodrow, but don't have a paddle, signing out.